Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me, and you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here with lonely, and we would love you to join us for a ride. You've been through 20 long, frightful nights. You've seen their faces, felt all their prides. You know our show is so far from over. And Freddie told us you're an organ donor. Our eyes are on you. We can walk you through all of that fantasy. Learn what you've gone through. We can teach you to love your tragedy. You thought the nightmares with the big and Freddie. We're all still right here. So let's get funny. We're feeling festive. Join the party, we'll try hard not to bite. Anger is restless. Don't hold it against us, we're alright. The fun is starting. A celebration that lasts eternally. I'm always watching, because somebody powerful murdered me. We'll be found down deep underground. What have I done to deserve this damnation? Who knows if you're the one to blame? 'Cause we don't even know your name. But you're here now, and we've got temptations. We're only playing, just wanted to make a few new friends. You plan on staying. When you're with us, the party never ends. You might look at me and think you're going crazy. I lost it long ago, you're my little baby. Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me, and you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here with lonely, and we would love you to join us for a ride.
Okay, here we are again. Welcome back. We are here for episode 2 of Big Brother 27, which is crazy to think of sometimes. We have our new little addition over here, Rachel, in the house, and I couldn't be more pumped for Rachel in this house. Listen, BB13 was a fever dream from long ago, and I forgot how iconic she was and how much I liked her. And then her win, too. And then I've been watching her on Amazing Race and some other stuff this week, and I could not be more excited to have Rachel here. She seems like she is just a huge fan of the show. She makes good TV. I've only ever heard that she's also outside of the house just an incredible person who knows how to make good TV. So I'm really excited for her to be in here. Tonight we're going to find out who the mole is in the house. Objectively, I do think that the funniest possible option would be if they all were, if every single person in production was told they were the mole on the cast. That wouldn't really make sense for the flow of what I think they're trying to do, but I still think that would be very funny. We had a lot of stuff going on TikTok this week where people thought, oh, it has to be Amy because Amy has something in her pocket that could easily be her mic pack. There's a moment when people thought that Will went behind the stairs and pushed a button of some sort. There's another moment when people think that Adrian, also reached towards the timer right before everybody went out into the yard. I think most of these have been explained away. Adrian goes and grabs his water bottle. Will went to look for the actual light switch and was saying to people that it's not working, stuff like that. If anything, I would think it would be one of the people that they focused on last week and really gave kind of a story to a little bit. So I would think that the mole would be someone like Morgan, Keanu. They gave a little attention to Zay. Can't be Jimmy, but could it be Jimmy? Vince, Adrian. Those would be like my top things. A lot of people think it's Amy though, so never count her out. We'll see tonight, and we'll see kind of how this works from now on. And then the most exciting thing about tonight that we just can't wait for are we're gonna get the feeds finally. Once this episode's over, it'll probably be a couple hours because it always is. Maybe it'll be right away. We'll get the feeds again, and we will see what the hell the relationships in this house look like. We don't even know yet. There's so much that we just have no actual knowledge about with these people, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I am pumped as hell. I am fixing a light over here because it's driving me nuts. Yeah. And yeah, then we're gonna have Real Big Brother back. We're gonna have Big Brother with our 24/7 feeds to keep us entertained, and hopefully this will be a cast that does so. How many fights has Rachel had at this point? Who's not even in the house anymore potentially? If they got somebody out already, who's still there? And how is the HOH going? Oh, I can actually mark that on here too, can't I? We every week we mark who the going in HOHs and nominations and everything are. My goodness, not me having to remember how to do the actual job that I do every single year. You came on to see the bean? She's over here somewhere. Hi, Nat. I'll get to her in a minute. We're going to add just our little HOH thing in here. Let me edit this. Oh, she's over there. Great. You see her. Where's the duplication that I was looking for? Where's my little thing with Rachel? Oh, there it is. Great. So, all right. So right now Vince is the HOH, right? Is that correct? Yeah, I put the bed over there because I figured then we could get a nice little dog cam happening whenever I'm streaming. Okay, so the flag for this week, we're going to let's do a little yellow box. That should be easy. And we'll do them in the corner, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, wait, what are we doing? Okay. I see credits happening for the thing before this, so we'll make this quick. HOH. All right. So yeah, we'll see if Vince makes himself a huge target or what happens this week. And it'll be a really good time. All right, Vince's HOH. We have it in there. If I close it out, it should pop up on my thing here. There we go. Great. And we are here. Let's do this. Oh, and what I was going to say is there's a lot of reasons I don't know why Morgan would be there because she has such a successful following. Not that you can't have that to be on Big Brother, but if there's going to be a mole, feels like it would be her. But maybe she's the obvious choice, so. Julie being in the house for the first time was quite the jump scare, too. Oh, and I wanted to say that I thought it was really cool that everyone at this point will never want the first HOH, the first win, whatever. But the $10,000, they they threw something in to say, but sometimes if you get this first one, it'll be worth it, but it's still not if you want to play the game, you know, because you don't need the target of the $10,000. It could be Amy with that thing in her pocket, but they're all mic'd, so it could just be her mic pack. A shower? It's so weird. It's so weird. There's been 5 days of their relationships that we haven't seen. It's driving me nuts. There's already going to be drama that we've missed. This is so sad. It's cool to make them do something so strategic right away, though. I also like that Rachel added another person over 35. Oh my God, Sunny, hi. Oh no. You were doing so well. Always? It's been twice. I think it's Morgan. I think it's Morgan. Oh my god, the editing. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, Riley and Zay going at each other is funny. Riley did. Okay, Zay's observant. I like. I think Zay has a shot at being really cool. If they choose someone, though, to vote out, and they're wrong, that person doesn't have to go home. Right. I don't know why people think they'd want to sit close to the relic. Doesn't seem like it would matter. Oh, do they really think the relic disappeared? They don't realize the relic just flipped into the table as a prop? They don't realize that happened? It'd be. Riley running to pee does feel really obvious. I'd have to pee immediately in that house. I'd be so nervous right away. Ooh, Riley's a little salty already. I don't know if it's someone production would be setting up for us or not. I'll be so impressed if they get it. Okay, I like how observant everyone is already, and I'd like it's cool that they all really willingly jumped in the game and like they're already very willing to like have their conversations and do all their little breakouts and everything. I think that's really exciting. At this cast, like I have no idea how their dynamics are going to work, and I'm really excited about it. There's so many options. I still feel like Morgan. Although, really, I feel like I really do think Morgan would be the most obvious choice as the gamer, but nobody in the house seems to think that. Well, editing. Like, nobody in the house seems to think that, and I haven't seen too many people saying it online. So, Riley feels like, oh, Lindsay, you look so beautiful. Riley feels like what they're trying to set it up, and then it's not. So it feels like the edit is pushing too hard for Riley right now. We haven't heard a lot yet from Catherine in either episode. Not even too much Ava, but she's easily recognizable. We haven't heard a lot from Catherine. And I don't think we've really heard a lot from Ashley either. Yeah. Oh, I just can't wait. We're going to have feeds later. And then anytime that feeds go kind of crazy on this channel too, we're going to log on and have conversations in here however we want to do them and all that. What's up, girl? I know. We're very excited about Big Brother in this house. Ness, come here. Stop. We're going to give this thing a little treat. Hey, baby, you want this? Come here. When's Survivor 49th? 24th. Okay. And then also we have the Love... Here you go, babe. We have the Love Island finale tonight, too. No spoilers on this channel. I'm hoping Amaya and Brian take this. It also could be Adrian in that it was someone that would have been so obviously Big Brother coded on social media. They might have looked for someone who would be so willing to be some kind of like accomplice or something. But I don't think Adrian would be excited about potentially not playing the game. But also he's so cocky that I feel like he'd be like, yeah, I'll be the perfect accomplice. So there's a shot at Adrian too. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, Lauren and Catherine, we haven't seen a lot of. Only 2 people were named? Guys. They're all voting Riley? It's going to be Riley. They're going to be wrong. And then they're not going to find out who the accomplice is? Yeah, of course he's not. Shit. Morgan looked pretty. I thought Morgan looked a bit emotional, like she was kind of excited that she gets to stay in the house, but I want to know who it is. It's funny that they don't realize it just fell into the thing as a prop. As if the person's going to say. Not the frosted tips edit. Oh, good. Are we going to know? Is it Amy? Damn, people were right.
Happy Saturday. I think I discovered some evidence, okay? Going off.
Damn, the internet clocked the shit out of her. Damn. That's cool that they. I wonder, like, where they got Amy to be the one. I want to know if they. So, what's interesting is, like, what I want to know is if they had the Big Brother casting process happening, and then right at the end, there was somebody who was their final cut, which would have been Amy. And they were like, listen, you're 17. However, you can have a shot at getting in if you'd like to do this with us. You know, I assume so. Because I don't think they hired an accomplice and then did all the interviews and did all the stuff with everybody. I assume that they took the person who was maybe their final consideration, Amy, or they just had someone that they were like, who's going to be good for this role? And they picked Amy. That was really interesting. Damn. She hid that really well. God damn. Good for Amy. I'm glad that we got to know, and it's cool that no one else will. What's cool is like she has a really powerful tool now to show someone eventually that they're her like number one by revealing that to them. Like she has a thing that is a guaranteed I can make this person know that I'm not lying to them or that I trust them. Like I think that's pretty cool too. That's like a really great power move for her to have in her pocket, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Are these episodes all 90 minutes? Are they 90 minutes all summer? Are they always and I'm crazy? No, right? Interesting. Yeah, I want to know the process of how she was chosen, but we'll get there at some point, I suppose. I'm sure it'll be one of her like if at any point she's out. I hope she's not out quickly, but nobody knows she would be a target for any reason, so I wouldn't think so. But it's cool that her exit interview questions will be like, "Hey, how?" Is that working? Oh, that's like a little too loud. Okay. Damn, whoever clocked that initial thing that there was something in her pocket. Because I was like, it wouldn't be her mic pack. And then I was like, maybe she has chapstick. Maybe she has blah, blah, blah. They wouldn't have been allowed to have anything on them when they went in. So good for that, you know. That's clock it. It's weird that no one noticed that if the pocket was so obvious. And she better get rid of that fucking remote. Oh, good. We're still getting the intros. I was sad we didn't get those. I'm so excited for Rachel. Yeah, but it's been a while for her to. Oh my God, Jimmy's gonna fight with her on purpose. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, good. He was like, I was going to keep that a secret with the Washington Nationals, but I'm glad he's not. I like Amy wanting to play matchmaker. Not them already painting her as like the America of the season. Not the edits of the aura. Oh my god, we're gonna get aura edits all summer from Ava. The producers are gonna have such a fun time. Right, she's lying about being a lawyer. Not a target. No one cares. Why does everyone think this? She's hiding the fact that she's a streamer and a gamer because she's like, I'll be a target. You won't be. Just tell people what you do. I need Adrienne to chill out. She looks great for being in her early 30s. What? Church of Satan Wild? I need to go through Ava's Instagram. That's awesome. Good. We need some more of that. I need Aiden out first, solely for thinking that women over 30 are like old. Oh, good. He told them. He was like, I'm not going to tell people I'm a DM. Good. The way that Mickey thought it was like BDSM or something is so funny. I could have guessed Kelly was a solo backpacker in 4 guesses. Good for her. Singing about the devil in a 60s style. Okay, I'm so interested in her as a person. Okay, great. I'm glad we got that like intro of them all going around and talking because sometimes I was worried that we were gonna not have that. Because every year it's like a fun thing to watch everyone sort of assess each other, you know? Why didn't they show everyone? Like, we didn't see them talking about, like, Vince and stuff. That's annoying. Why didn't they do everybody? That's annoying, but okay. I mean, it's not like we don't know that they all got each other, but you know, still annoying. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. I missed the 90-minute episodes announcement at some point. That's so exciting. I thought that was maybe just the finale. I'm so pumped that we get it the whole time. Oh my God, Sunny. Your chat just caught me so off guard, and because I always have Taryn's chat open, and I just went, wait. Oh, the Savannah Bananas reached out to Zach. Okay. Oh, have not reveal. Not have not right away. Ooh, that's smart. All three have not safe from eviction. All four have not safe from eviction this week. And when there's 3 on the block. I need Jimmy not to like try to be Reagan and be like, Rachel's my op, you know? Like, chill out. She could have kind of kept a target off her and just been like, okay, the other HOH contestants, you know, but I didn't think she'd pick Will. Oh no, I do not like. I already don't like that those two are safe. Zach's gonna pick a hot girl. Oh, wait, that was pretty cute. Oh my god, the hats, Ava. Our auras connected in that moment. She's gonna piss me right off this season, and it's just gonna be what it is. Okay, have not room. What does this look like? I like that it's all secret doors and stuff. Oh my god! Shut up. They're big cushions with the shape of people. Sunny, I don't know if you can see them. Each bed is the shape of like if a dead person was on the floor outlined in chalk. Shut up. That's so uncomfortable. I would sleep just like curled up on the floor. Zach is too huge too. Yeah, I know. I wanted Zach out. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if Adrian went home first, but he also could be good TV. Oh my god, the knowledge of really just like having no bed the first week. I'd kind of curl up in the middle of those. Ava's so the beds remind me of my boyfriend. Okay, the Jimmy Rachel thing is gonna be so forced, and I'm like, okay, I'm already kind of over it. I'm like, okay, we get it, because there was Reagan. Like, that was an interesting dynamic at the time. The fact that Morgan knows the phrase the Mount Rushmore of Big Brother should clue them all in that she's like a wild super fan. He said, I like Dan, Dr. Will. Obviously, you. Will, chill out. Yeah, that's true. But Jimmy should have waited until week 2. They are so cute, Rachel and Brendan. Brendan was a piece of white bread, unmemorable white bread, but let me tell you, I love her, and it's a cute relationship. Okay, I knew there was a reason for this fucking $10,000. They're on top of the twist this season. Yeah, that's true. They were, the little science geek shit was first. This is cool. So Zach can pay for a safe week by giving the HOH that week the $10,000 if he wants to. Through jury. This is the thing, though. It's like, this is what I was saying about, we have now, it's like Taskmaster. It's the idea where Taskmaster, you know that when you play Taskmaster, you look under the table because a lot of times there's an answer there. And now people know that. And so on Taskmaster, they started putting shit under the table that makes people's tasks harder because 17, 19 seasons in, they knew. So in this same way, I think it's cool that they are aware that at this point, everyone tries to just like, people don't want to win the first thing. So now they've given an incentive to be like, but if you do, there could be something that keeps you in this fucking game, not just a punishment of being HOH. Like, that's pretty cool that they figured out a way to incentivize for future players to consider winning first rather than just everyone throwing the very first competition. I think that's pretty smart of them and cool that they did that. That is so smart. Damn. My stream keeps saying it's an unstable connection, but I think it looks fine. Um, yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that they did that because they needed they needed to mix that beginning up a little bit. I thought it was really cool. On Taskmaster this year, Jason Mantzoukas was on, and he's such a huge fan. And he was doing the very first task, and the first thing he did is he dipped under the table, and then there was a task in there where he had to read from top to bottom an entire thing. It was like 3 pages long, and it killed his time, and he lost that task. It was like, that's funny. Sunny, that's a good point about the feeds, though. Like, if you're going to tell us. But I guess they wanted to wait until. That's so lame. Although, the thing is, I don't know if we would have known from the feeds because unless Amy tells someone, which she could have already, but like, you know, unless Amy told someone, then we wouldn't have even known on the feeds. Like, ugh. It's so frustrating. I don't know. Well, I was going to say, I don't know that I'd give up $10,000, but let's say that I didn't have the debt that I do. Let's say that $10,000 wouldn't change my absolute life. Would I give it up for safety another week in the house? Yeah. Although I might even do it then because, like, if you love Big Brother and you're like, no, I'm going to stay here, that's an excellent tool to have. He should tell no one. Or he could tell no one and then he'd use it eventually. I hate that Zach is the one with the 10K twist here. He could tell no one and he could then use it. Or he can use it as a thing to blindside somebody, which would be really fucking cool too. Also, did we hear when did it say he could use the 10K? Before AI Arena that week or after? Like all the way up to the moment? Like what are we? We're back. Okay. Triple threat. Alliance number 1. Triple threat. Who is it? Morgan, Mickey, and Jimmy? Okay. For how cool this house is, the HOH room is disappointing. I like that the bathroom's cool and spinny, but I think the HOH room's a little lackluster. Like that could have been a lot cooler and a lot grander and everything, you know. Smart. He's already establishing anyone use the bathroom or the shower. I'm seeing Amy and Rachel. Good. You get in there, Amy. Get with Rachel. Also, you're the two, Rachel's in and you're the accomplice. Like, align. Do you see a feeds thing already when you go to Paramount Plus? Wait, hold on. I'll check it commercial. Get the 20-year-olds focused on each other because then they forget about us. Rachel, Amy, I love this. There's a wall that's full of keys downstairs, and I've seen like 2 or 3 suitcase or like box props that have keyholes, and I'm like, what's going on? Ashley's been showering for an hour and a half? Why? He just got that room. Why are you showering in it for an hour and a half, bitch? Yeah, Sunny, Ash, like, he said it's late at night and they're all trying to go to bed. And Vince, he's going by Vinny apparently. Vinny said you could use my shower. Ashley went up and took an hour and a half shower while he was trying to go to sleep. Devastating feed miss with Showergate. They're all talking about it in the morning. I need these feeds. I need them now. And they're saying if this is the week you don't have a reason to nominate someone, like, you're going to get put up first. She's like, I'm over it. I'm done with it. I want it to be squashed. It's like, Ashley's already starting beef. This is such a wild mistake to make so quickly. Oh no. My friend was just like, "Oh, I think my winner's out week 1." Ashley, you're in danger, girl. I can't believe we missed a week 1. Um, I can't believe we missed a week 1 fucking Showergate. That's so funny. That would have been so great on the feeds. It would have been funny to just like watch them all talk about it the whole time. God damn. Showergate. That's what we were all just saying in the group chat. Showergate. Damn. Well, honestly, maybe Showergate took up the majority of the first couple days. And so we didn't end up missing a lot because there was already that very stupid thing. But we did. In 5 days, they're all going to have their, like, alliances and stuff. And I wanted to see them. Okay, wait. Let me check if you said you're seeing the feeds. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, I got the ear itch. Big Brother. I do see the feeds. I do see live. But it's still counting down. It says it's in 4 hours. 4 hours. After your premiere, I guess, your show. I was very, very annoyed by Ashley initially, so I wouldn't mind if she was first. I was like, she's a little pretentious, but I will say I have Paramount Plus without ads, like the premium one, but I don't think that should make a difference. Okay, we're back. Captain Will's like, Captain Will is like, I'm gonna be the old guy, and I don't need to lift all these weights with these young dudes and stuff. It's like, okay. Is he still hiding that he's military? Zay's gayness is so I need it. He just said, I gotta go into some shorter shorts, which is fine, but like Zay, come on out, buddy. I love you. Vince is saying they should continue the conversation to Jimmy about the accomplice. In a way, it's good for Riley that they voted for him because it gives him kind of safety. Something's on fire in my apartment building. He must, yeah. Ashley, Jimmy, and Vince formed like maybe an alliance. Back to the keys. I'd be taking keys off the walls and trying them in suitcases at like 3 a.m. Jimmy said he knows that there's an immediate like alliance between the bros and he kind of wants to break it up. The switch up from Jimmy. Zay walked in and they were talking about the guys alliance or like the buff guys or whatever and he switched up. It was funny. Vince and Kelly really like each other. Rachel, Zach, Ava, and Will. Captain Will are the have-nots. Okay, Vince and Kelly are like BFF real quick. Vince and Kelly made an immediate final two. Kelly? Kelly! Kelly? She just offered herself as a pawn on the block. Kelly! Do not offer yourself as a fucking pawn, Kelly. Yeah, Tucker really fucked this. God. Oh, Kelly, no. No, 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 no. All right, well, Kelly or Ashley are going home, and like I can't. Fuck me. Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. The dog is barking. All right, we're including the baby for a minute. Just including her for a moment because it's very loud outside. Um, yeah, Kelly just. Oh my god, I'm so interested to see who the who's on the block because it's like, okay, maybe they'll try to backdoor Ashley or whatever with the AI arena. Is it gonna be called the AI arena? We'll see. But here you go. Up. Here you go. Whatever they're gonna call it. So I'm interested to see kind of what we do. You good, little shorty? I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I go on social media when this is over. I told myself, I was like, don't go, don't look at the Love Island winners, don't do it. But I'm so worried that I'm gonna forget, and before I go watch Love Island, I'm gonna turn on the TikTok by accident. Do you wanna go down? What do you wanna do? So we'll see. I'm like, I don't know about Jimmy. We'll see. We'll see if he makes a good like villain or not, you know. All right, so wait, we have a lot of power right now. We have Kyle has the power of, is it Kyle? No, Zach has the power of $10,000 that he can use safety with the HOH. We have Amy, who, it's not that she has a lot of power, it's just that wielding the accomplice thing is something that you can really offer to someone as like a show of trust later. I think that's pretty valid. And then we also have all the have-nots are safe. So between with Rachel, Zach, Ava, and who is it? Will, they're all safe this week. Rachel, like that's a lot of like power going back and forth right now. And so the people who are kind of left over, that's a tough first week to get through because that's like there's a lot fewer people than normal who are kind of options for the block, and the block is 3 people. So that's pretty crazy. Like that's a tough first week to battle through if you're not one of the safe ones. And Zach, good for Zach. He knows that he can get through, that he's at least not going home for 2 weeks because he's got the 10K that he can use too. So, like, let's say if I'm Zach, I'm gunning for the HOH next week because I'm safe this week. I get the HOH next week and I'm safe. And then the week after, when they could potentially target me, I can use the 10K. And of course, I wouldn't want to use them right away. But even just like having that knowledge base of like those first initial things, like, that would inspire a good amount of confidence in my early game for sure. So that's interesting. Okay, we are back. Yeah, we're going to be stuck with Zach for a while. Five people with potentially 4 on the block in the first week. That's so tough, man. Come on, Zach Zay in his short little shorts. Go get it. She loses her ball into the couch. Zay offering himself too. Oh wait, he didn't. He said, I prefer to not go up. Okay, okay, okay. I was like, sir, come on. Don't pawn yourself. Good job. Good job. I feel like he might put up Zay anyway. Oh my god. She's a perfect little bean. She is, Natalia's in here, Natty, a lot of the time. It's Natalia's dog. And I get to aunt her a lot throughout the year. And I'm super grateful. Because she's my baby too. I love her. I love that they're all just like, put Ashley up. She took a 70-hour shower. They're even in the house, they're calling it Showergate. Now Ashley has to go try to not be on the block because she took an hour-and-a-half shower. Oh my god, Ashley walked into the HOH room and Vince was talking with Catherine and it was so awkward. He was like, just wait, like... Oh, and Vince said she's come in like 10 times to try to interrupt people. Oh my god, Ashley. I don't think he's gonna put up only women. Although he could be the type. And the thing is, Sonny, Taryn, or Vince is saying to Ashley, like, you've always been okay. There was, like, no problem with me. Like, you need to chill out. Oh my God, how is it already commercial again? Okay. I think maybe it'll be Zay. It'll probably be Ashley. Yeah, I saw that Taryn. A lot of people had Ashley as number one. I didn't like Ashley's interviews, um, but that's just because I. Wait, hold on one second. She's the lawyer, right? Is she? I think it was because is she the one that kept mentioning Georgetown? Because I think that's what killed me. Is like I went to school in D.C. and the Georgetown people were all so pretentious that I just it's not her fault, but I was like, ugh, like I didn't care. Um, yeah, Vince. I think I like Vince in this episode. He's like pretty chill so far. He's not being like any power hungry or weird with HOH. He seems like he's being chill. So we'll see. And I don't love that Ashley was going in the house being like, hey, I'm getting tired in the HOH room. Like, girl, chill out. Like, kind of demanding the attention. It's like, no, chill out, chill out, chill out. But yeah, like seeing this would have been great. It sucks that we had 5 days of feeds. That was far too many. Far too many. And the first day, okay, they did a lot of shooting. And it's usually 2 or 3. So, like, maybe we could have missed Showergate and then a little bit more. But this is so long. Oh my God, somebody is severely burning something in my apartment. And I truly hope it's not on fire. Summers Bailey, thank you for the follow and the cheer. Hello. Welcome in. How's your evening going, friend? Yeah, he's going to nominate Zay. Okay, it's going to be Zay and Ashley, and then we'll see. We'll see who else happens here. Doing okay? We're also okay in here. Amy's saying to Vince that like him and Ashley are friends, or she and Ashley are friends, and she's like, it's the stupidest reason to nominate her. Don't do this. And Vince is like, okay, that makes it hard for me. What was the trio I said before? Was it Vince, Ashley, and Mickey? Oh my God, why is Amy crying? Amy's sobbing and she's saying, if Ashley goes, I feel like she's my only friend in here and I want to go out. Why are we crying? Amy, why are we crying? Vince, she's crying and Vince is like, let's wrap for tonight and then we'll see. Why was she crying? What's happening? Vince is seeming like kind of a weak HOH. Maybe I shouldn't have that opinion yet, but like, I don't know. Oh, are you a bit ahead? Yeah, these lag times on here. Sunny, who's in here too, is in LA, so, or is in California, and is always 3 hours behind us. So sometimes we describe to her what's happening. But I don't know, Sunny, did the VPN start working? No worries. We're so happy you're here. Hello. It is. It's so hard to focus on so many things at once. Oh, God. We're still doing key turning, huh? We're just sticking with it every year. First house guest is Ashley. Zay! Damn. Okay. And then Ashley. Ah, fuck! I knew that's what he was gonna do. He did Amy, and then he's gonna do Ashley. I don't know that these... Yeah, Amy fucked herself with that. Ness, come here. Damn. All right, well, Zay, Amy, and Ashley. I mean, Amy got weird sobbing like that. The three nominations, as we saw last year, it's tough. I love how he said it's not because of a shower. What a weird worst week. If I came in... Yeah, Amy did say she's emotional. That's a good point. She's probably... I wonder if she's going to be the crier. Is Amy the one who also was like... She was like, women power. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the women's alliance. Which, like, again, I fucking hope someone does. But I just... It's so hard to do for some reason. Say, I kind of knew this was coming. I'm not surprised at all by the nominations. Let's freaking get it, baby. Okay, Zay, sure. Who will win? All right, cool. So that was a good episode again. Again, I'm like really excited about these people. I think this is like a great group. I think they're all very different from each other. I'm so freaking excited to see like tonight, like what their thing is. Summers Bailey, thank you for joining us. Have a good night. Well, I'm here every Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. So okay, I'm excited about this house. I think that was based on the very limited edit that we saw. Like, it seems like that would have been probably the good decision. Because, you know, Ashley annoyed everybody. If a shower messed up my life when I got into Big Brother, you just can't make social mistakes like that, you know, like right away. Maybe she was anxious, maybe something, like, who knows, but that did not work out in her favor. Zay, I don't really have a read on yet, you know. And we'll see what happens. Let's get these nominations written up here. So who did we have for the veto? We had baby girl, it's gonna be okay. So we had, let me mute this while I do this. All right, we have Amy, we have Zay, and we have Ashley on the block. Let me just put that up here. And Amy. All right, cool. We have our 3 nominees. Yeah, I think I would have told Vince I'm sorry I'm on my period. Literally, like, that's like that could have been a tactic. Honestly, I was wondering. I was like, is she on her period maybe? Sunny, I will see you Wednesday. And you know, the fact that you're doing great on the VPN. I think you're doing a great job. And all right, so we'll see what happens here. We'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday. The feeds are going to be back in, it says 3 hours. So they'll be back on when the West Coast version of this is ending. Thanks for hanging out. We are moving on to the Love Island finale. Godspeed that Amaya and Brian win this thing. And then we'll talk about the feeds a bit. If anything's exciting happening on the feeds, you can count on me to just be right back in here, jumping on live at any point this week if there's anything going on. We'll see tonight where these relationships are at. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you all on Wednesday.